Howdy folks, lately on the channel I've been learning about other parts of the world by drinking their rum, and today we're going to learn about Belize. I got a sample here of this Holmes Cay Belize 2005, which is a 15-year-old tropically aged rum from Belize. Now, aging in the tropics, 15 years in the tropics is a long time. This should be a well-aged rum. Now, Belize, if you're not aware, is sort of the north part of Central America, just sort of south of Mexico, but Mexico kind of curves around, and it's sort of to the east of Mexico as well as the south, if that makes sense. Mexico kind of does this curve, and over here is Cabo, and if you go straight down from Cabo and Quintana Roo, you'll hit Belize. Here's a map. Now, this rum is made at the Travellers Distillery, which I don't know a lot about, but it is 61% alcohol, and if I had bought the bottle, it would have been $110-ish, but I got a sample. Now, I say I don't know a lot about the Travellers Distillery, and that's true, I don't, but I do have the big book here. According to the big book here, the Travellers Distillery uses molasses from sugar refineries around Belize. And the molasses is pasteurized, so no wild yeasts at all. They actually ferment it with baker's yeast, which is kind of interesting. But so we can expect maybe not a lot of esters, not any of that extra wild yeast fermentation that you get in some other rums. It just should be a very straightforward column distilled rum because thanks to the book, I know that is definitely a column still. Anyway, no wild fermentation here, nothing super weird, very long aged in the tropics from a column still. It should be a pretty straightforward. We're not expecting like a big funky explosion or anything like that, all right? Let's give it a taste and see what we think. A little bit of pretty dark color, dark, nice amber color, sort of whiskey colored. Not a ton of weird stuff on the nose. You get that alcohol, initial alcohol whiff up the nose. 61%, although you get a lot of that vanilla and caramel. This is reminding me a bit, just on the nose, but this is reminding me a bit of when we had Grander not too long ago. And that was very like whiskey-ish rum, like whiskey people might really like this. I suspect that might be true of this one as well. Yeah. Caramel, vanilla, a little apple maybe. Nothing super weird on the nose. Let's give it a taste. For 61%, it's not burning too much, but it's got a lot of caramel. A lot of caramel and vanilla. A little bit of like astringency. A little bit sharp. I feel like that is like a solidly good, well-aged whiskey lover's rum. I'm going to put a little water in. Now, my friend who gave me the sample bought this bottle, I think, a little bit on a whim. I've been trying to get him into rum, but I think he's liking this one because, it reminds you of whiskey. It's got the same sort of characteristics that you can appreciate in good whiskey, just without that maltiness, without the oaty, grainy flavor, but, with a molasses-y kind of flavor instead. Let's try it with a little water and see what we think. Like more vanilla when I get a little water in it. A little easier to drink, obviously. And you get a little bit of a fruity aspect, like maybe like a very ripe banana, something like that. Not like a super funky kind of fruity thing, but it's all sort of, the background is all wood from the aging, but it isn't like a tannic, like a bitterness. It's got that like a fruity backbone. I think it's pretty good. That is a solid sipping rum that everyone would be happy to have. But it's not mind-blowing. It's not some new revelation, but it's pretty much exactly what I expected. And delicious. I also get a certain amount of like apricot kind of flavors, sort of stone fruit flavors, with just like that astringency, a little bit of an astringent finish maybe. Maybe that's from the wood as well. I wouldn't say it was like too oaky, too woody, but it does have a certain little bite at the end, which I don't mind at all. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, I'm trying to decide if I recommend buying this bottle. I don't know. $110 is a lot, and it's not like a mind blower But it's a solidly good, really good, well-aged column still rum. And if that's what you're into, or if you're a whiskey lover, I would give it a try. It's definitely delicious. So anyway, hopefully that was entertaining or informative. I like learning about new places. If there's any place you think I should try rum from, let me know down in the comments. And if it's available around here, I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.